everyone, I'm Alexa Cappiello, Lex for short, and welcome to our brand new show where I dive headfirst into the world of cosplay. I started creating cosplay a few years ago, but I've never really built a full-on costume from scratch, and I think it's about time that I level up and learn. So, how about a little post-apocalyptic mayhem? We're gearing up for one of the most intense and immersive events in the cosplay world, Wasteland Weekend. For a few days every year, thousands of people come together in California desert to live out their wasteland warrior fantasies. So our mission, to create a badass wasteland warrior costume that's tough enough to survive the desert, but also, stylish enough to stand out in the crowd.
We are here at Castle Corsetry to meet up with Laurent St. Laurent, our amazing costume designer who's gonna help me figure out how to turn this crazy vision I have inside my head into something tangible. I am not sure what to expect, but I'm ready to go dive in. Thank you so much for helping me build this costume.
Of course, I'm happy to do so as long as you don't drag me to the desert.
I won't, but I'm going, and I definitely need your help to A, look awesome, and B, be comfortable out there.
Awesome, check. Comfortable?
There's a way, right? There's a way where I can both be sexy and comfortable, right? We can figure that out, right?
Well, for me personally, I would just never be comfortable in the desert. So I guess it depends on your comfort level in the dirt.
I am so woefully unprepared for this, but that's okay. You are an expert costume designer.
I've been doing costuming pretty much my whole life. My mom taught me to sew when I was 6, and it kind of just rolled into a career.
What is typical for a Wasteland costume? Like, what am I gonna see out there?
Wasteland is gonna be less about cosplay and more about creating a character based on found objects. It's not really going to come together until we find those pieces that we're going to upcycle.
I've already come in with some ideas as to like what kind of character
Okay, tell me about her.
Thinking about playing. So her name is Mara, and she had a family in the Wasteland for a bit. Then some raiders came and took her 2 children and mortally wounded her husband.
This is dark.
Listen, this is Wasteland, okay? It's brutal out there. She's a gun for hire, and she only takes missions that are on the path of goodness.
Okay, yeah, that's terrifying.
Yes!
I like it.
She likes it.
I'm concerned for your mental well-being,
As you should
but I like it. I think it's gonna be cool.
So how do we even start? Like, what's the process?
I think the first thing we have to do, no matter what, is go shopping.
Right.
And once we have everything, then we're gonna take a look at what we have and kind of narrow it down to really lock in that character design. Because we need to see what we have in order to see what we can make. The very last step of all of this is gonna be weathering and distressing it. So we're gonna hit it with paint, probably drag it from the trunk of your car. We're gonna throw rocks at it. We're gonna make it look messed up, because that is how things do in the desert.
You're gonna make me look cool,
Absolutely.
and you're gonna make me comfortable enough.
Enough.
So we made our way to Magnolia Village in Burbank, California to visit some of the local vintage and costume shops in hopes of finding unique pieces to bring Mara to life.
Let's go inside and see what we find. Let's go inside and see what we find.
Hello.
I explained that we were doing like a Wasteland build. Do you have anything that you think might be cool for that?
Not really wanting things that are in pristine condition. It's like, I don't want to spend $100 on a jacket I'm just going to shred.
Found 2 things that are possibly interesting. One would be this jacket.
I like this back there. I think that's cool.
It's not leather, but it's got like an interesting texture.
Yeah, the texture is really cool. I would have never picked this up.
Oh my god, the zipper says stay golden.
Is it Golden Girls?
Yes.
Oh my god.
They're granny panties.
What about that trick where you basically take this and you put it around your neck and that shows you how if it'll fit your waist? Have you ever seen that before?
No. That sounds like a bullshit trick.
I swear. Somebody.
I don't buy it.
Wow, these are already like modified. Okay. I mean, I think maybe we should get this. This place is awesome. It literally has like most of the things that we need. See it coming together? I kind of see it coming together. super successful. Look at this bag.
We got some gear.
We got some gear. We are back at the studio. We have laid out everything that we got. I cannot believe our haul. To me, I just see chaos, but you have a vision. You see exactly where this could go.
My vision is pretty chaotic, but you know what? It'll refine itself as we go.
Shall I try on some of this stuff and then maybe go from there?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, you guys, the scavenging is done. And now we're gonna head into the build phase. I can't wait. I know it's gonna be hard and it's gonna be challenging, but it's gonna be just altogether fun for me. And I hope it's gonna be fun for you guys too.
Definitely a learning experience.
Definitely a learning experience. I am so glad to have this human being helping me along the way. Wish us luck. We're not gonna need it, right?
No.
I got you. We're gonna be fine. Okay, Lauren. Let us do the thing. Where do we start? Because I'm overwhelmed. There's a lot of stuff here. So what's the plan, Stan?
My goal today is to make sure that we have your base layers built.
Right.
That way we can then build on top.
So does this mean that I'm gonna be sewing stuff today?
You're gonna try.
Oh boy! I will probably screw up a lot.
Cool. Love that.
I like that attitude. Eventually I will level up to the point where I can make these on my own.
Yes.
This is step one.
I want to give it like an underbust band with maybe some elastic. Mm-hmm. You ready for this? I'm gonna make you do the cut.
Ooh, she
All right.
trusts me already.
I don't. Just cut right along that nice purple line that we made. Oh wait! Just kidding.
All right.
Look, you survived your first cut.
All right. Not bad at all.
Let's overlock it, just to be fancy.
What is overlocking?
Overlocking seals the cut ends of the fabric and keep them from getting worse. I'll start it for you, but I want you to finish it.
Okay.
It's very easy.
Famous last words.
You kind of want to just align everything with that blade. I like how I'm starting you on the overlock and not even a straight stitch machine. But it's okay, we're gonna go to straight stitch next. Yep, just like driving a car.
Oh, already screwed up.
Try to just control it as slowly as you can. It's sensitive. Keep going, keep going, go. There you go.
I did it. It was only slightly scary. So there it is.
Ooh la la.
It's gorgeous.
So overlocked. Then we'll run elastic through the channel and seal the elastic in. And that'll create that little bit of scrunch that I want under the bust.
Did I do a good job?
Yeah, you did a great job. You get a cookie.
I get a cookie? What kind?
So hang on to that, don't let go.
I'll never let go, Lauren. Never understood that. She metaphorically telling him that she'd never let go, but then she lets go. Just like I did. I'm sorry. She's so fired.
What did you do here?
Exactly. What did I do there?
I stepped away for 2 seconds.
Yep. Think about the mice in Cinderella making her dress.
Cinderella, Cinderella, you Cinderella. I'll cut it with the scissors. Leave the sewing to the women. When the little lady mouse kicks Gus Gus out because he's doing a terrible job.
Yeah, that's me. I'm Gus Gus.
Gus Gus is the best.
Happy birthday.
I mean, that feels pretty good. Ta-da! We made a shirt. Well, we cropped a shirt. I'm very proud of you for not breaking a needle.
I didn't break a needle. I only poked myself once. And I'm less afraid of sewing machines. So all in all, it's a pretty successful day. How are we gonna approach today? What's gonna happen?
Well, we had this wonderful idea of giving her a mohawk.
Mohawk!
And then we were like, well, what if it lit up?
And I was like, yes.
So today we are working with soldering tools and a Dremel. We've got lights, we've got wires. We're gonna make a channel here where we can attach our lights and then have zip ties come up around the lights.
And this is just called light tape? You can
Yeah,
get
it's just LED tape, but it's very, very bright. Have you used a Dremel before?
Nope. Have you used a Dremel before?
It just spins.
Everyone here used a Dremel except for me? It was kind kind of empowering, kind of awesome. I now know how to Dremel. Ding. We're scrapping the idea of actually being able to use these as goggles to see through and just potentially lighting them up as well. Let's try it and see what happens.
Can I have the scissors, please? Sure.
Dr. Frankenstein over here.
Pronounced Frankenstein.
Oh, you fucker. Okay, moment of truth. She lives! She lives!
So this was originally a clock, which I know, right? What a cool looking clock.
And I said, let's also make it light up.
And I was like, yes, it's gonna be green.
Yes.
This toxic waste is green. I will say that there is a certain sense of pride in building your own stuff. We built this. I can actually say to people when they ask me, did you make that? Yes, with a lot of help. I did. I made the thing. I've never built anything from scratch, and I just feel a certain sense of pride and joy. I am leveling up.
You learn something new every day.
Yes.
Day 86.2.
It feels like day 86.2. We've got a couple of extra things to add to the costume.
More stuff.
More stuff. These super creepy doll heads.
Nope.
My head is all messed up.
You're a monster.
Some meeples.
And
Scrabble pieces. I also have some fake knives. Stab.
I want to add some of these greebles and meeples. We're also going to attach your lovely propeller clock.
All right, so shall we begin?
Down your shoulder, right through. But I'm also wondering if we want like some sort of shoulder thing.
Yes, and then we can put a baby doll head into the shoulder thing. Ow! Yes. It's coming together. Avenge my death. And I was also thinking putting some spikes on these would be kind of cool. And I like the idea of long ones here. I would not want to get punched.
I feel like all of Wasteland is like adding.
Yeah.
Even if you go next year, you're gonna take the same costume. It's like Red Fair. Everybody's like always building on their costume. I feel like if you went back next year, you'd be like, I want to add this, 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 and this, because you're gonna think of those things while you're out there in the desert.
How cool is this? Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work, baby.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go fly away now. It's coming together! It's coming together!
We've got patches.
We got tons of patches.
Fuck around and find out. Made for Lex.
Made for me. Stay positive. Lex Levels Up. Ding. I just love this patch so much. All right, that looks sick, right?
Yeah.
Just pulling up a picture of my boobs.
Yeah! Here it is. Yay, boobs. So we need one going this way and one going this way. A right and a left boob rather than two left boobs.
Well, I think my left boob is the same as my right. Maybe one's slightly smaller.
Well, yes, but like
I can't. I'm just being
the curvature
ridiculous.
would be weird. Need to put the mask on.
Yes. And it would be cool if we could make the eyes glow, but you know.
No, we're not making the eyes glow.
I am vengeance.
We're on the home stretch, baby. Last looks as Lex levels up.
All right, so we are at the final day of the costume build for Wasteland Weekend for Lex Levels Up, and ding, and here she is. Now I like kind of see the character through the costume. It's almost like costume design is part of the storytelling. So what do we start with?
I think you should run these pants over with your car.
This is kind of fun, although I am kind of getting dizzy. Dirt. I'll be wearing the propeller a lot, but there are going to be times where I'm going to have to take off that harness, and it'd be cool to showcase the show. So we're going to put a stencil of Lex Levels Up on the back of the shirt. Feels real now. I don't know why the stencil makes it feel real, but it just does.
So I have some spray bottles prepped with different colors. You want to focus on areas where it would stain like naturally. Sweat stains, back of the neck, under boob, armpits. This is like a cheese grater.
Oh, cool. Yeah, grate those pants up.
This is literally a bag of dirt. Kind of just rub it in. But see how quickly all of that even came together? Like, it doesn't need a whole lot. And
She gave me some massive sweat stains. I love you, Lauren. Making some holes. Been out in the desert for a long time.
these are like deodorant sticks of like waxy stain. Oh. It's gonna take things like your pocket creases and it's gonna catch the corners nicely.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, that looks so cool already.
It's also important to stand back and see what you're doing because it's really easy to get lost in just the fun of the destruction process. Destroying stuff is like the best.
It's also about telling a story, you know, like how long has she been out there?
Kind of do what costume designers do and think about the nitty gritty, the details of it all.
How to build this character versus how to make a costume. The Widow, she is a fully fledged character. All I have to do is put her on and then I'm gonna become her at the Wasteland Weekend, and I don't know, I'm just stoked. I couldn't have done this without you. I'm literally like, I feel like I'm getting emotional right now.
Aww.
I'm serious though, Lauren. Obviously I could not accomplish this on my own, but you know, even when I teamed up with you, I was like, well, we'll see what happens. I learned so much from you during this process, and I hope you guys learned along with me. I mean, I made tons of mistakes along the way, but the great thing about this costume is you don't see the mistakes. So, thank you.
Thank you.
From the bottom of my wasted heart.
We'll see you guys on the playa.
Out here, in the scorched nothing, names mean everything, and hers, it carries weight. She only fights for a price, and when the job's done, she moves on, leaving only blood and dust in her wake. They call her the Widow.
Well, here it is, folks, the moment that we have all been waiting for. After weeks of planning, scavenging, and crafting, this Wasteland Warrior is finally ready to take on the desert. So we are here at Wasteland Weekend, the ultimate post-apocalyptic playground, where creativity knows no bounds and every costume tells a story. This is the adventure into a wild world, and trust me, you're in for a treat. From the outrageous to the downright genius, the people here have pulled out all the stops. So stick around because we are about to meet some incredible folks and chat about their amazing costumes and get the lowdown on what makes this event so spectacular. All right, so we are here with the lovely Chrissy Lynn, aka Stinkbug, at the Body Shop. They have a little booth here where they do hair and makeup for Wasteland Weekenders. What it does is it helps people get completely immersed into the environment.
immersive is, and the experience of it is part of the whole thing. When you buy a ticket, you're coming into a whole different world. If you want to role play, you can role play. If you don't have to. There's quests, there's the Thunderdome. But we are a semi-working salon, so safety and sanitation is still legit.
It's just so cool to be a part of an environment that A, is so generous, and B, is so just dedicated to making the event completely immersive. I look like a badass. Thank you, Chrissy, and thank you, Brunhilde. I'm no longer Lex. I'm the widow now. As payment for your services, one of the children I didn't save.
This is good barter.
Yeah.
Full name can Harold.
With my hair finally styled to perfection, I stepped out into the wasteland, ready to meet other cosplayers and dive into the stories behind their incredible creations and their characters.
I love it, Popeye. You must have eaten a lot of spinach because you look strong. You look amazing.
Thank you. I worked in the video game industry as a character designer, so that's basically being a costume designer.
Are there any aspects of this costume that are your favorite? Oh, this is sick.
Yeah.
This is really cool, dude.
Thank you. A buddy of mine is a fencer, and this mask is no longer regulation because it's too flimsy.
The character I was trying to make here, I call treadlocks. So it's supposed to look like it's tires made into armor, but it's actually all foam fabricated.
You kind of remind me a little bit of like Predator.
I fucking love Predator. I was watching Apocalypto.
Okay.
And it's Mel Gibson's directed. What if he's ever going to do another Mad Max movie? What if they put the Hulkane Warriors in Mad Max? And what if they made them out of tires? And then I was like, I'm going to do that. It fits.
I like all the stuff I get as gifts. So this cravat was a gift, and it just pulled the costume together.
Yes,
really
it sure did.
I just like to try to collect stuff and make it look like it's leveled up. This tail is really cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
I love the different skills and stuff that people learn to make the things they want to happen.
Dr.
Which is like
Vanderhorn.
the evil antithesis of Vance Vanderhorn, which is my usual character out here. It's literally like the Wario version of my character here. Dr. Vanderhorn is a moisture thief.
Okay.
So he's going around stealing moisture out of the earth, out of people. And so this, I gotta say, is one of my favorites. And you can actually check it out. The entire thing is one of those IKEA utensil holders.
Not heavy. I'm gonna steal your moisture.
Valeria Vanderhorn, tracker and animal friend extraordinaire.
So you'd be like kind of like a ranger almost?
Yes.
Great.
That's a great way to put it. I wanted to kind of tap into the roots of my history. My grandfather, he was a costumer for Carnival in Brazil. These coins here are actually resin casts of the coins that my grandfather immigrated to the U.S. with.
She has a tail.
I have a long gray fox tail.
So I'm here with Happy. Yes. Check out this incredible cosplay. Happy seems to be kind of sweet on the inside, but you wouldn't want to piss him off.
No.
It's like,
yeah, I'm always, I'm nice to everybody, but I love smashing faces sometimes.
Assistant Scoutmaster Cupcake. Everything is handmade. One of my favorite things is my giant friendship bracelet. I have some on my belt as well.
Wow.
I wanted things to look like you made them at summer camps.
I got my Scoutmaster out here in the waste, so we wanted priests of the Den Mother to be able to wander the waste and hand out things. The scraps that you see on my hood and these are actual canvas that's used to put up this entire structure. A lot of the pieces that I wear and I wear with pride not only come from the camp around me, but the community that I have.
yeah, I spent a lot of my time as a kid wondering where I fit in. When I found cosplay is when I was actually starting to embrace the fact that, you know what, I'm a nerd. And that's okay. Then when I come to an event like this, it's like, oh, I'm not alone in a weird way. Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck off. Keep walking. Unless you got barter and then come back.
You already gave you barter, bro.
Hey, well, you got some more?
Yeah.
Not for you.
Love you. Bye-bye.
These are my people. This is my tribe.
I also swung by the troupe to chat with some of the locals and catch up with a few of the judges from the costume contest.
Sure, I feel like a badass when I'm wearing a badass costume. But what really drew me to cosplay were the connections that I was making with people. So I guess I wanted to touch on this event in particular. The thing that has blown me away as a cosplayer is that everyone is showing up. And because of that invitation to play. It's like, are you gonna step up? Are you gonna play with us? Because we're gonna play with you if you play with us.
It's not all about costumes, right? Like Wasteland Weekend's not all about it. But it's the only event of its kind, I would say, out here where you have to wear a costume. It's mandatory. Everybody's got to wear a costume, and Bruce Mitchell is the one who really kind of streamlined this way of thinking.
What I'm hoping to impress on everybody is the idea, the sense of community.
Yep.
And it's the people. No, these are your kin. You lean into this with this group, and they will get you for it. I'm not always the biggest jump in and say hi to strangers kind of thing. So I have to do some art that sort of becomes my own
armor
shoehorn invitation. Actually, it's just like, because it's you're wearing your conversation piece.
If somebody asked you why do you do this?
Wasteland and these like really immersive events have like kind of created a space to like to actually tell a story with a character and to be creative, and not only is it a character, but it's like a part of my personality.
Absolutely.
I've like developed like a style that is like unique to me, but fitting within this world that we kind of all live in.
I do special effects for a living. It's what I wanted to do as a kid, and I got into it, but it's a very different animal than your passion, right?
Right.
To get back to my own art, I started to have to make things and actually almost give myself permission to do this kind of thing. It was weird. This is so important to me. It keeps me sane in the real world.
Everything you see here is OC material, like original character. Sometimes that you meet more of that person just by taking that glance at them now and what they decided to bring and how they want to be perceived, that you ever will in a conversation.
It really is about community at the end of the day, and being able to all come together as these original characters, as these fun wearable art personas. We're able to interact with more people than we usually would. I'm not gonna go to the grocery store and start talking to the guy next to me like, dude, great pants. But out here, I'm like, dude, pants are aged great. Love the fraying. That would be weird to say in real life, you know?
Every single human I've met at this event has been the nicest human being I've ever met, which is crazy because we are in this setting that's all, out for blood. And then the switch is everybody is super sweet, actually. So honestly, thank you guys so much for letting me into your world.
All right, here we are right before the cosplay competition. I'm a little nervous. Like what if I trip and fall? All those things. Let's go play. That's what this event has been teaching me. Be around people that encourage you to be your whole complete self.
Welcome to the amazing Wasteland Weekend Costume Contest. We have 4 esteemed judges. We got Bruce, Liz, Haley, and Evan. Let's get our first one up here. One of the wretched that you would see outside the Citadel. We have the father, the Immortan himself, Praetorian Jack, and from back to booty every time. Squirrel, the post-apocalyptic pirate. Vanilla Beef, one of the rare scented candles you can find in the Wasteland. And the Widow. I'm so sorry for your loss. The Widow.
So I didn't place, but that's okay because I got to participate in a costume competition with some of the most creative costumes I've ever been around in my entire life. I'm just glad that I got the opportunity to meet such cool people in the cosplay world. I was the Widow and I had a great time. That's all that matters. All right, let's go party. Adventure from concept to completion. We turned a wild idea into a fully realized Wasteland Warrior outfit, and honestly, holy cannoli, what a
crazy journey it has been. From scavenging to try to find the perfect pieces, to learning invaluable techniques from Lauren, to finally stepping out onto the desert stage. This has been literally an unforgettable experience. Huge thank you to everyone who has helped make this possible. Travis and Leaf, Lauren for guiding me through the costume making process, the Wasteland Weekend team for creating this incredible space where we all get to embrace our wildest post-apocalyptic dreams. Until next time, keep creating, keep exploring, keep having fun, keep leveling up. See you next time.
This is the first of many videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can level up with me on the next one.